If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you gonna call? You know who to call, right? You do know who to call, don't you? Because I'm starting to hear voices. I'm the only person in the room, and it's starting to freak me out a little. So please call them. Hey everyone, this is Damon. Just a friendly reminder that if you're finding my channel for the very first time, please be sure to like and hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified of any time I put up any new videos. So, I was looking through my Facebook post, I believe, like my newsfeed, like early Wednesday morning, I believe, and I must have seen like one of those like shared news articles or something about a new like a continuation of the original 1984 Ghostbusters, and I was like, "Say what?"
Say that again.
You heard me. A continuation of the original 1984 Ghostbusters, directed by uh, Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan Reitman. So this is like actually like Ghostbusters 3. Are like seriously like yes please. Yeah, I mean if you have become if you're let me just tell you something right now. If your fanhood of Ghostbusters is based on the 2016 movie with Melissa McCarthy, do yourself a favor and go to Best Buy or someplace that sells them and pick this up and please watch the first movie. And then you can make a good comparison. If you still think that that movie is as good as the first one, at least watch the first one. At least. Um, that's Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I didn't hate Ghostbusters 2. I mean, it got a lot of flack. There's even a little, there's even a thing in there from Ivan Reitman, like a thing about, thanking the fans and everything. And the last paragraph says something about, yeah, now a little note about Ghostbusters 2. Got a lot of flack. It was like one of the last byproducts of the 80s stuff, just coming out. That was a little ridiculous. Like, we were getting into a different time, and stuff was starting to get a little bit better. But some of the ideas were I liked it a lot. I did not hate the reboot or I guess reimagining or whatever. I'm one of those fans that I don't necessarily like when they do reboots. You know what? I'm gonna get back to that because I really let's check this out because there's supposed to be some teaser or something. I don't think this. I hope I got the right thing because this is actually supposed to be. It's just like a 50-second teaser or something. I hope I got the right one because it's not from. I would think it would be from Sony, um, but it's not. But I believe this is the right one. So we're gonna check this out, and I'm gonna hit play now. Oh, I like it already. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. That was it, huh? All right. Oh, I'm already on board. Not much, but oh, the music from the movie. Oh, God, I know both movies like off the back of my hand. I know them like line by line. I could I watched both of these movies so much. They were just a very important part of my childhood, and they were great movies. Yeah, and we the closest we got to a Ghostbusters 3 supposedly was the Ghostbusters the video game. This is my PlayStation 3 copy. It's very old. I think this game came out over 10 years ago. I don't. What does it say on here? 2009. Oh, 10 years ago. Okay. Yeah. This is as close to Ghostbusters 3 as you could get at the time. I think this game is actually supposed to take place like 3 years later, I think, after Ghostbusters 2. It's written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, and it's got all the original voices, minus Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis. Yeah, but it's got all of them. It even had, what's his name from, This Guy Has No Dick. Uh, William Atherton, his character from Ghostbusters 1, is in the video game. Walter Peck, that's it. Walter Peck. Yeah, his character's in the game too, and it's as close to a sequel as you would get. I mean, obviously it was a very formulaic because it's like a video game and you have to go through the levels just to progress through the story, but it was pretty decent continuation, if I do say so myself. But to actually get a full on sequel, I guess this is what we're getting. I don't know. Are we going to have as many of the original actors back as possible? I would think. Are we going to get Bill Murray? Does Bill Murray ever have any interest in doing this? Like, really? I know Dan Aykroyd would definitely be on board, and unfortunately, we would not have Harold Ramis. Rest in peace, Egon. All that. If we could get Ernie Hudson, that would be great. Come on, you got to have Winston. Winston's the man. Come on, he's the man. If there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say. Come on, man. I don't know if they'd get Sigourney Weaver. What would really be great is if Rick Moranis came out of retirement from wherever he is and actually came back to do this, but I seriously doubt that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll get back to that. What I was saying before, I did not hate the 2016 movie, or if they're calling it Ghostbusters Answer the Call, I think is how they were trying to market that. It wasn't terrible. I kind of liked it. I just didn't like the idea that it was, they kind of did not acknowledge the previous movies. It's sort of like its own different universe. I kind of don't like when they do that. I don't mind when you have new characters and you do like a passing of the torch type thing. Like if they did, like they've done for Star Trek. That's what they did for Star Trek, The Next Generation, and look how well that turned out, and had a big, huge franchise after that. And I know it works sometimes to do it on TV, but a lot of times it doesn't work when you do it in the movies. I mean, if they ever did that for Back to the Future, I will scream bloody murder. You can't replace Michael J. Fox, and you can't replace them and have them new. Or if they do that for Quantum Leap, one of the greatest shows of all time, don't dare ever try to reboot that show and give us an owl that fought in the Gulf War. No, that's not happening. No siree. Yeah, I mean, but it was. I liked it for what it was. I mean, Kate McKinnon, and I guess and Leslie Jones, I think, were like they really made that movie. Like they were really funny. I didn't know much about Kate McKinnon before that, and I don't really watch SNL, but she was really funny in that movie, and Chris Hemsworth was really funny in that movie. I liked him. I mean, it was really cool. And I mean, the only thing I could think of that would kind of connect that at the end, if you saw the Ghostbusters remake, there was a little, I guess it was the post-credit scene or whatever, where they were listening in on a radio thing, and she said, "Who's Zool?" And I thought to myself, maybe you could connect this back to the main Ghostbusters if this was like a parallel universe, and then you can do a little cross-dimensional, that could work. and then it wouldn't be so bad because then you'd at least have that little connective tissue that ties it all together in a nice ribbon. Um, I kind of have OCD like that. I'm you know I like to make things fit like that. Let's just put it that way. Um, but uh, but anyway, I'm excited for this news. 2020, I mean, next year. I mean, we're getting some really good stuff coming up, and I am really looking forward to seeing more official news. I'll be right on top of that when that comes out because it's come on, man. Ghostbusters is just it's a classic. You need to if you have not seen that, just go and see it immediately. You need to go buy that again. Go out and buy this. This is just get this. It's worth it. Um, you know, I would even watch. You could watch the second one. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, there's some little stupid little things in it, but it's still a good movie. You know, I mean, you can't quite recapture the magic of that first movie. It was like magic in a bottle, like just but it was really good. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, I have my I don't have any Ghostbusters related stuff, but I figured at least I have something from the era, you know, flux capacitor, you know, um, making time travel possible since 1984 because that's what we're going back to 1984, and Batman was from the late 80s, so it got some 80s nostalgia going on here. But yeah, so what do you think? Are you excited for this? Are you really are you hoping that everybody's back? Um, is or do you think it's something that I heard that it could be maybe Oscar all grown up, from Ghostbusters 2? Maybe he's in this and he's maybe one of the new Ghostbusters. That was a rumor I heard a long time ago. What do you all think? Please share your comments down below. And until next time, this is Damon wishing you all a great day.